Hey guys, here in this video we're going to compare and contrast proportional and non-proportional relationships. So first let's talk about proportional relationship. That is when two quantities are proportional, then they have a constant ratio. And this is how you find if it has a constant ratio or a constant fraction. So let's say we have the equation y equals 3x, and we go ahead and do a table for that 3x, right? Where the x values are going to be 1, 2, and 3, right? In the middle, we're gonna put what we're doing in the function to get our y. So since this is 3x, in the first column, in the first row, our x is 1, so it will be 3 times 1, and 3 times 1 is 3. So that's our y value when x is 1. Let's do 3x when x is 2. 3 times 2 is 6, so when x is 2, y is 6. And then when x is 3, y is going to be 9. Okay, so if we look at the ratio y over x, we will have the same number if it's proportional. So since we're in the proportional side, you're going to see that when I put this 3 over 1, like this, 3 over 1, we get 3. But when I put 6 over 2, because they're together, they're in ordered pair, I still get 3, right? And then if I put 9 over 3, because that's y over x, I still get 3. So in a proportional relationship, the ratio is the same thing. It's constant. Like this, it's constant because it was 3. In a non-proportional relationship, let's say you have y equals 3x plus 4. Let's make our table again. This time it's a little bit bigger because we have more stuff there. So we have our x, y's, and we'll have the same 1, 2, 3 for our x values, and for our y values, we're going to go ahead and calculate those. So we got 3. Instead of x, we're going to put a 1, so 3 times 1 plus 4. So when we do that, when x is 1, our y is going to be 7, because 3 times 1 is 3, and then plus 4, we got 7. When x is 2, our y is going to be 10, because that will be 6 plus 4, that will be 10. And then when our x is 3, our y is 13. Okay, so remember, our ratio is going to always be y over x, right? So if we do our ratio 7 over 1, we're going to put 7 over 1, that is equal to 7. But when we do 10 over 2, that gives us 5, right? And then let's do the last one, 13 over 3. That actually gives us a decimal of 4.33. So all of these right here, those are not the same, right? They are not constant. They're not proportional. So whenever you have a ratio that's the same like this, let me get a green, like this, they're the same number, then you have a proportional relationship. But if they're different, like 7, 5, 4.33, then you have a non-proportional relationship. Another way to distinguish both of those is in a proportional graph. In a non-proportional graph, let's say we have a graph here and a graph here. I'm only going to need the XY graph. Okay. In the proportional graph, you're always going to start at 0 and your line is going to go up from there. Okay. In a non-proportional graph, you're always going to start somewhere else other than 0, 0. So proportional, they start at 0, 0. Non-proportional, they don't start here. They start somewhere else. Like in this case, they start right here. Okay, that could have been a 1 if we counted these right? So proportional, they start at 0, 0. Non-proportional, they start somewhere else, okay? Non-proportional, they always have that extra addition to something else.